Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Today I just wanted to bless your screen with this beautiful fruit bowl, and I'm gonna show you how I made it. So stay tuned, it's gonna be a little bit longer video. Thank you for sticking with me. I have here all my fruit I washed, and I'm gonna show you how I cut up the pineapple, all the fruit, how I cut it, and how I decorated it. It's a little bit complicated, but not too complicated as long as you're gonna be trying different techniques, and you're gonna look to the size of the bowl that you're making. If you have a flat tray, it's gonna look different from mine. I have a round bowl that I'm gonna go in for. First, I have the top of the pineapple in the middle, so it kind of gives me how I want the bowl to look like. And I'm going ahead and slicing in the pineapples. Once I'm done, I'm gonna show you how I made it looking nice. And my watermelon is gonna be a Christmas tree, even though it wasn't a Christmas, but it was an idea that I wanted to do. So I went ahead and cut my pineapple in half, and I cut it in quarters too. I'm gonna show you how quarters look. You don't want it too big, if not it's gonna take a lot of space in your fruit tray. And I went ahead like half of the pineapple. This is the fourth of the pineapple, and I went ahead and cut it like into four sections again. And I'm gonna have my knife. You want to use a nice fine knife to cut a little bit. You're gonna be wasting a little bit of the fruit to make it look so nice. And I'm cutting a little bit off on an angle, and I'm cutting two angles on each side of the pineapple to give me the shape that I'm looking for. And if you're watching, this is how I did it. I hope this narrated a lot for you. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. I have my hands blocking all the way, but this is how it looks after you're done cutting it. And I went ahead and cut the next one, the same thing. I think I did two so you guys can see the visual of what I'm talking about, but I wanted to have like a star pineapple, and that was what I was going in for. You first go with a slice, like you're making a triangle, but not a triangle, a little bit off the angle, and you take a little bit chunk, not too much waste. And that is how I made it, and it looks so beautiful. And I know you've seen the photo when I started the video. The intro is how the fruit bowl looks like, and it was for a party at my husband's family's house. And I always bring fruit, so I decided to go extra miles to make it look nice instead of just cutting a bunch of fruit in one bowl. And this is the star that I was looking for. This is how it's supposed to look after you're done shaving a little bit top and cutting it. It's supposed to look like a star flower. That was what I was going for. That was the idea. And I cut it up, and I'll put it aside and cut the rest up the same way because they have the same shape and they're gonna be the same thing. So once I'm done cutting it up, I put it on the side and I go on to my next big fruit. I try to do the big fruit first, and my layout is gonna be first watermelon. So the watermelon is going to be the outside. The bowl is a watermelon itself, so I just want the outside to look like a watermelon. And I neatly cut all my fruit into nice size, so when you take one piece, it's going to be a full mouth, so you don't have to be biting and putting it back. I don't want it, so I always cut my fruit accordingly. And when you pick one, it's going to be a mouthful, so you don't have to take a bite and put it down. That's why I don't cut it too big. And this is how I cut it, and this is how I made it. I hope you tried it, and if you think I'm going crazy for doing this, leave a comment and let me know how crazy I am, because I think this is fun. And each time I make a fruit bowl or fruit tray, everybody sees it, they go crazy about it because it looks nice. Once something looks nice, it's more appetizing for you to eat, and that is what I'm going in for. And I love to make people happy, so that's me. And I'll go ahead and put the pineapple on the side, and I'll go onto my watermelon. Watermelon, you want to cut it into two. It depends on the watermelon that you're getting. Don't get me wrong. I cut it into two and put one end at the side, and I'm only using one end. And the one end, I'm going to cut it into two and cut it up again to get the precise shape and the size that I want for my fruit bowl. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut in the second slice. This is the one piece, and I'm gonna go ahead and cut it into two, and go ahead and cut the rest a bunch so I can find the perfect Christmas tree size of my watermelon. And that is what I'm doing. I hope you learn and make it. It looks nice if you're having a party, something. You want to do it to make sure it looks nice for your party. Guests will love to touch it even if it doesn't taste good. That's my opinion. I don't know about your opinion, but this is how I cut the watermelon. You see the half of the watermelon, I cut it into three, and I went ahead and cut it again because you don't want it too big. As I said before, you don't want it to overcrowd the pan. We want to have it as nice and cute as we can instead of just throwing any big chunks in there. This Christmas tree, Christmas tree cut up is an idea of how you can touch the fruit and pick it up and eat it without actually touching the fruit, so nobody has to worry about you touching the fruit and leaving it in. So once you pick it up, you're picking up the skin off. You'll see how it looks. I think I don't know how I don't know why I'm blabbering so much. I don't think I'm explaining it right. So I put some in a bowl so I can go ahead and show you how I did it. You want to cut the top end so it is nice and flat on the top. And you go ahead and cut one side. You want to cut like straight line on both sides and leave a little bit middle portion. That will be your stem for your Christmas tree. And this is how I'm showing. I went ahead and cut the top and the bottom, and you leave a little bit chunk piece in the middle. You have to be careful because this is very tricky. If you make the knife goes in deeper, it's going to cut the little bit stem that you want to have it on your watermelon. So I wasted a bunch of watermelon, but I had my husband to eat it. And it is what it is. You try till you're perfect. And I know if I have to make the fruit bowl again, I'm not going to be wasting so much. And any wastage, we eat it in the home or we make fruit out of it. And I make a bunch of whatever, all the scraps I make like juice, and we enjoy it at home each time I have to make any fruit tray. And this is how I'm showing you. You go ahead and cut the watermelon skin off the watermelon and leave that tiny stem. I hope I explained it right. If you're watching me, if I didn't explain it right, I'm sorry. I might have to make another video demonstrating it. And this is how you want your fruit to look like. This is the watermelon, and we're going in for a Christmas tree. And I'll go ahead and do the rest. And I think I'm going to show you one more so you get a visual of it instead of me. You get a visual of how it looks. And I'm going to go in again. The first slice is so hard to point it towards the camera. So I always cut it looking sideways. Then I'll turn it around so you see what I'm doing. But if not, you're just going for a Christmas tree. Even though it's not Christmas, nobody will even realize that it's Christmas tree. It's just for a look, and you can pick up the fruit without touching the fruit and eating it. You understand me? So that is what we were going in for. And I'm going to go ahead and cut it, and I'll cut the rest. Because I had a bunch of wastage that didn't fall as planned, I had to cut up more. And I don't think I showed it because I showed you two videos. This video is long enough. When I was editing this video, it was an hour and a half long video. So I have to break it down to 28 minutes. So I don't know how I did it, but I think I have all the fun features that I wanted you to see in the video. So I hope you enjoyed and you tried, and let me know if you're gonna try it, or let me know if you tried it. I want this video to go viral. I took my time and I did this, so hopefully you enjoyed it. And I'm gonna go ahead and cut the excess piece that I don't want. I used the bigger knife, and I'll go in with my smaller knife so it doesn't go in deeper where I don't want the knife to go. So this is how it looks, and I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the rest. And it's all done. I'm going to go ahead and cut it up. When you cut it up, it looks like a Christmas tree. It looks like a Christmas tree. Yes, it's a Christmas tree. You see, I wasted one right there. Even cutting it, you have to be careful not cutting it how it's going to be wasted. So I had to give it to my husband to eat. And anything that was good, I keep it on the side. And I went ahead and cut the rest because this was so stressful. I've cut many fruits, but this Christmas tree fruit is the most stressful one, but it looks easy, but it's not easy. So I went ahead and cut it, and that will be my first layer of my video. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and go ahead and stack them. You see, I'm not lying. It looks like a Christmas tree, and I have my husband on there in the end jubilating over the stuff that I didn't cut right. So at least you have someone enjoying the wastage. So no complaints. He ate the wastage, and I went ahead and cut up my watermelon Christmas tree. It looks like a Christmas, and it's red and green. Who's better than that? A perfect colorful Christmas tree. So too much talking. So as we're doing this, once we are done cutting everything, we're gonna put it in our bowl and lay it. And this part is very tricky and fun. You just want to use all your angle measurement tools that you have to make sure you have a perfect angle. I even had a chopstick. Is it a chopstick? No. Skewer that I angled it off to make sure I'm putting it right how I wanted it. And the pineapple head in the middle is what is keeping everything together, even though you think it's doing nothing here, but it is what is giving me the visual of what I'm doing. I hope you understand, and so I can put stuff around it, and when it comes to the time that I don't need it, I'll take it out and put whatever I have to put in the middle. It's not staying like this. Is gonna look so silly having the pineapple head in my fruit bowl. So this is my skewer, and I went ahead and measured the angle that I want, and that is how I wanted it. And I took the skewer off. So you just have to do everything. But if you want to do this, get the same kind of round bowl and put the watermelon in the round to make it look like the bowl. Like the bowl is the watermelon. Meanwhile, it's a real watermelon. So I knew what I was doing, but this is the most hardest fruit bowl that I've ever made. All of them that I made, I go crazy, but it is less effort. And this is the second hardest because I had to make fruit cake for a birthday for my husband's niece. And I'm going in and putting all the watermelon around as I'm showing you. This video is long for a purpose because I want you to see how I did it instead of just cutting a bunch and just showing you something that you didn't see how it was processed. So I'm just showing you how it was processed. I went ahead and put all the watermelon around, and this watermelon will be sliding down, so you want to be pushing it back once you come in with your next project or your next fruit. And you will have bigger ones, so you want to put the bigger ones where you think it belongs. You want to be moving stuff to get the proper angle that you want. And you have to even, this process required a lot of both hand usage, so you want to make sure before you do your fruit, whatever, I always wash my fruit and everything and wash my hand and sanitize before I touch any fruit, because I'm gonna be serving people and you don't want people to eat your stuff and get sick. So make sure I do that. Everything is clean and sanitized before I bring food anywhere. And just let me know in the comment section if you want me to do a business about it. I got so disappointed from what my fruit cake that people were saying you get $50, $70. The fruit was $50 and my labor for 2 hours is $20. How? So let me know if I have to make business out of it. This Christmas is coming, and every Christmas we make Christmas cookies and stuff, homemade Christmas cookies. So you guys better be careful. I'm going to get you guys addicted with my shenanigans. Oh, I'm just joking. But we make Christmas cookies. We make trays. We make ounces. Whatever you want. It's a homemade bakery during Christmas time. So I went ahead and took the stem out, and I'm going in with my pineapple. And I really, really, really love this bowl because it was so beautiful. Everybody that's seen it like, oh my God, how did you do it? You're crazy. You go crazy. It's like, yeah, that's what I wanted to hear. That's why I made it. I was so excited. You have to be moving stuff. You see, I have both hands moving and sliding. This bowl is slippery. Everything is slippery and everything is watery. So once you put it up, it will be sliding down. Once you put it up, it will be sliding down. So you just have to be more cautious about what you're doing and fix anything that needs to be fixed before you put in the next project. I call it the next project because it's a huge project that I tackled, and it was crazy. go ahead and put all my pineapples around. I didn't even know why I cut up the pineapple first. I was supposed to cut the watermelon, but I cut the pineapple. Anywho, whatever, is good. It's still moving. And this is the main base of the fruit bowl. If you mess this one up, you're messing everything up. So you just want to have the base nice and clean and tidy so your fruit tray looks so beautiful. And that is what I did. This came out so beautiful, as you seen at the beginning, the intro. So I went ahead. At this point, it doesn't look that important. It doesn't look that nice. You can just skip it to the good part. That's just you just skip it to the good part if you want to see the good end. But at this point, you just need time pushing stuff, sliding, making sure everything stayed where it needs to stay. But once you put more fruit, it's gonna hold up to place and nothing is gonna be sliding. So I just have to just keep doing what I'm doing, make sure everything is staying nice and perfect, and adding more fruit to it is the key. And I keep adding, and this party consists of, I think, a little bit less than 20 people. So everybody, this fruit tray was gone, and my husband's brother kept the rest. I always bring bowls, switching up each time I bring, and I had to put back the pineapple stem back in there because the pineapples didn't want to stay at one place. And I went ahead and cut up my mangoes. You want to make, I was making this all tropical. You just want to make this a whole bunch of variety, and you just don't want to just put in watermelon and pineapple and whatever. I have berries that I'm going to put on and everything. So I went ahead and cut my mangoes into cubes because mangoes I do not like to, because I like ripe mangoes. So I do not like to disturb it. If not, it's going to be mushy. So I went ahead and sliced it, and I cut it into cubes, into the perfect cube size that I wanted. And you just kind of go with the flow. Started putting a little bit here and there, making sure that is what you're looking for. Mango cutting is not, it's not hard, but it's a technique to get a perfect size shape. If not, you're gonna get a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo if you don't cut it on the perfect angle. The perfect shape, you cut it from the seed, the side of the seed inside, and do the same thing onto the other side. And around the seed, you just have to cut it nice and gently. That's how I'm gonna say it. I just don't even know what I'm talking about, but I'm talking, guys. I don't know how you guys are listening to me, but thank you for supporting my channel, and thank you for being a great supporter. If you are here till now, thank you so much. Let me blow you a kiss. You are a true fan if you're still watching this video till here. I appreciate you. Are very good, true supporter. And fruit making looks easier, but it is not. So for you to put in much more hours and time to even go get the fruit, do stuff, because I go to a local grocery shop. I don't even go to like a local food farmer's market or anything. I buy this from the grocery shop, and grocery shop in our area is expensive. You won't believe this fruit that I'm doing. Everything that I put on without labor cost me like $60 in fruit just to make this fruit. So it is very costly and expensive. I know you're going to be seeing my hands a lot because I need 2 hands to do this project, and I'm trying as much as possible to make you see what I'm doing. So if you see my hands, don't be discouraged and turn on the video. But you're going to be seeing, and I'm going in with more. I went in with a little bit mango, and I went in with a little bit cherry. It was summertime, so cherries were out, so we got to have cherries. That's the only time you get to have cherries. I added in a little bit of cherry. So I'm going to be showing you in a little bit how it looks before I finish topping it with the rest of my fruit, and it looks so amazing. I am so flabbergastic. I'm using big English. Oh my god, I am so flabbergastic, and I am so excited. This came beautiful, and everybody enjoyed this fruit. I can't believe I had this content sitting without having the time to edit it. And I went ahead and pulled out the stem back again, and I moved everything that fold in the middle, and I'm gonna put strawberry in the middle. Did you guess what I was gonna put in the middle? No. gonna put strawberry in the middle to make it look more presentable, because strawberry is more of love and stuff. So just love to put a bunch of varieties on my tray to give everybody the chance to pick whatever they want. So if you don't like mangoes, if you don't like pineapple, you don't like watermelon, you have strawberry, you have blueberry, you have blackberry, like you have raspberry, you have orange. I put everything on here, so anybody that does not, I have kiwis. Like, if you don't like it, I don't know what. If you didn't like this fruit, if you didn't like one single thing in my fruit, I don't know what you didn't like. The only thing I think I didn't put up was grapes. I'm not sure. I don't think I put grapes unless I put grapes, but the video is continuing and I'm doing the voiceover, so I don't know what's gonna happen next. Even though I watched it, literally watched it before I started the voiceover, you still forget. So this is my blueberry that I'm going, and you just want to be putting a little bit portion here and there to make sure everything is looking nice. There's no code in doing this. You just have to see where it looks. If I put it here, does it look nice? Does it bring out the beauty of the bowl? Does it do this? Does it do that? Like, I had it pictured in my head. I think if you want to do something, you just have to picture it in your head. Even if it doesn't come out like the one you pictured, at least you did something. And I really love this fruit bowl. I always call it tray. I don't know why it's fruit bowl, but it looked so pretty when I was done. And I couldn't be grateful for doing this, because I love making people happy, seeing something and fussing about it. If you understand what fussing means, yes. Fussing means being like excited. I don't even know what fussing means. Guys, let me know what fussing means. I do understand what it meant, but I can't explain. So if that's the explanation, good. You just want to make everything in your life looking good instead of looking trashy. I'm sorry. So this is the blueberry, and I went ahead and add blackberries. I covered every portion of this bowl so people can see the Christmas tree stamp instead of looking at a watermelon on the back. I covered everything, make sure everything looks so nice. And this is a process that I really, really enjoy, and it looks so amazing. And if you want me to be doing more videos about this, I know the holidays are coming and I'm going to be having a lot of fruit videos. So if you guys want more fruit videos, don't forget to leave a comment and tell me what colors do you want me to make. I know Christmas is coming, Thanksgiving is coming, all the holidays, New Year, well, all the holidays. You just have to make something. So I am really excited and looking forward and doing stuff. So added in my raspberry. Raspberries are very, 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 very problematic. Yes, problematic to handle. So you just don't want to overwash it and overtouch it so much. And I push it on the side, and when I had to cut up my orange, and I'm going to show you how I cut up the orange. I'm kind of cutting it like a star. But you start it off like, it will look like a ghost. Like when you're cutting the ghost from the pumpkin. That's how, like, cutting the ghost teeth. That's how you do it. Like, you go in on an angle, like a triangle, back and forth, triangle, back and forth, like. And you have to make sure you let the knife go in deeper so you get the perfect. If not, it's going to be stuck to each other and you can pull it apart. You have to make sure the knife goes in beautiful. And let's see how it looks if I did it good. I call this the monster shape, but when you open it up, it's a star shape, or yes, a star or a flower. I just don't know what all this stuff is. Like, look how beautiful it looks. Look how beautiful it looks. And I had to set it up, and I'll go ahead and put another one. I made like 4 oranges on top because not everybody like the acidic stuff. So if someone likes it, it's going to be like a couple. And I'm going to show you once more again how I did it. See? Go in with the knife back and forth on the triangle angle. So if you know what a triangle angle is, you went to school. So I went in back and forth, doing it to get that perfect shape. And I'm going to be doing the same to the kiwi because I love the shape on the kiwi and on the orange. So That's how I'm going with the kiwi, so it looks nice and beautiful. I don't want to use the word flabbergastic. Flabbergastic. And look how beautiful this orange looks again. And I'm going to be placing it in a random spot. And if it doesn't look good, you keep moving it. Like this tray is about moving. It's like a movement. You just keep moving until you get it properly. And I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing with the kiwi. And we'll be calling it a day very soon. So if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the smash, hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. So, and hit the notification bell icon. Each time we upload a new video, you'll be the first person to see. I can express how much love and how much appreciation that I'm feeling that you guys are watching my videos. My videos are getting more views and views, and I'm getting more followers and followers. So I appreciate you guys so much, and I'm really excited for this coming end of the year. I have a lot of projects that I want to share with you. I have a vacation vlog that I didn't post. I have to edit it. I have a ton of vlog, and I'll be doing some Christmas, Thanksgiving, a little bit here and there, probably Halloween day vlog, so I can show you guys. So I have a bunch of video coming towards your way, so make sure you stay tuned and turn on the notification bell so you'll be the first person to see once it rings. Ting, 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 ting. Naja is back. And let me know if I should be coming more live, because I don't know how this live stuff work. Each time you're done with your life, your comments are gone. Like, I don't know how it works. So if you guys think I should be coming on live more, and I placed the kiwi in a random spot just to give it more highlight and good looking. And at this point, my tray is almost done, and it was missing a little bit of love, so I had to add a little bit more mango, but that was it. The fruit tray is done. The fruit tray is done, and it's looking mama mia. It's looking juicy mama mia, and I really loved it. So this coming holidays, you can make something. I know it's stressful, and you have to go, do stuff. A lot of people inviting people. It's a lot of work to put in to just make food look like this, and it's gonna be eating, smushing in your belly. So, but taking time to do something nice makes people love it. So look how this fruit looks, and I hope you appreciate this video and you like it. Thank you so much for supporting my channel. Till we meet again, I'm gonna see you in my next video. Love you all, and stay blessed and stay safe. Make sure you're nice and healthy this coming holidays. So stay tuned for the next extravaganza. Love you all.